Surviving isn't the same as recovering. When a second chance becomes the beginning. Welcome back to Loving Them Without Losing You. I'm Christina Fox, and I am so grateful you're here with me. Today I want to talk about something many families experience, but very few are prepared for. It's the phone call. They overdosed. They stopped breathing. They had to be revived. They almost didn't make it. Maybe they were found unconscious. Their heart stopped. They were given Narcan. Or they had to be resuscitated. Whatever the circumstance, they survived. Relief washes over us. We are so thankful. We finally breathe again. And almost immediately, another thought begins to grow. Maybe this will be the thing that changes everything. Sometimes it is. Many times it isn't. And that's one of the hardest realities families have to face. I've been on the other end of that phone call more than once. Hearing that someone I love had to be brought back is something no parent should ever have to hear. I've also heard those words, "I'm done." This time is different. Every part of me wanted to believe them. Because when you love someone struggling with addiction, hope is one of the hardest things to let go of. Sometimes surviving really does become the turning point. Sometimes it's another chapter in the illness. Neither possibility makes you foolish for hoping. It simply means you love deeply. Over time, I learned I couldn't place my faith in someone's words. I had to place it in their actions. Recovery isn't proven by what someone says after a crisis. It's built one choice, one day, one action at a time. Surviving a near-death experience doesn't automatically heal addiction. It doesn't erase trauma. It doesn't teach coping skills. It simply creates another opportunity. Recovery still requires a choice. And then another. And another. One thing families don't always understand is that the body and the brain heal on different timelines. The substance may leave the body relatively quickly, but the brain often needs much longer to recover. Here are some general time frames. Alcohol usually clears the body within about 24 hours, but withdrawal symptoms can last several days, and the brain may take months to continue healing. Methamphetamine usually leaves the body within 2 to 5 days, but brain recovery, mood, and thinking can continue improving for months to over a year, especially after heavy use. Crack and cocaine usually clear within 2 to 4 days, but cravings and emotional ups and downs can continue for weeks to months. Heroin usually leaves the body within 2 to 4 days, but withdrawal often lasts 5 to 10 days, with emotional recovery continuing for months. Fentanyl often remains in the body 3 to 7 days and frequently requires ongoing medical and behavioral support. MDMA, ecstasy, and Molly usually clear within 2 to 4 days, but serotonin depletion can leave people struggling with depression, anxiety, and fatigue for days or weeks afterward. Kratom usually clears within 5 to 9 days, and withdrawal can include anxiety, insomnia, irritability, and cravings lasting days to weeks. These are only general estimates. Every person's body, history of use, and recovery journey are different. As the substances leave the body, the brain begins waking up. Emotions return. Trauma resurfaces.
Fear, shame, grief, anxiety,
depression. For many people, this is when recovery truly begins. This is also when many people need the most support because they're finally feeling everything they spent years trying to numb. That's why treatment is so important. Detox saves lives. But detox alone doesn't teach someone how to live. Rehab stabilizes the mind and body. Counseling addresses the trauma beneath the addiction. Support groups remind people they aren't alone. Medical providers help manage physical and mental health. Aftercare helps rebuild everyday life. Recovery isn't one event. It's learning how to wake up each day and choose life again. Many people struggling with addiction spent years surviving long before they ever picked up a substance. They survived childhood trauma, abuse, neglect.
Loss, grief.
For many, drugs or alcohol became the escape from pain they never learned how to carry. When the substances are removed, the pain is still there. Recovery is learning how to face that pain instead of running from it. That takes courage. It takes support. And it takes time. Families also need to remember this. Just because your loved one survived doesn't mean you stop protecting your own peace. Hope is beautiful, but hope without boundaries quickly becomes exhaustion. You can encourage treatment, celebrate progress, believe in their ability to recover, but you cannot recover for them. That part remains theirs. If you're listening today because someone you love survived, this is not the end of the story. It may not even be the beginning of recovery, but it is another chance to choose treatment, another chance to ask for help, another chance to begin healing. Whether they take that opportunity is a choice only they can make. And if you're the one listening who's in recovery, your survival means something. Not because it erased your past, but because it gave you another tomorrow, another sunrise, another opportunity to choose differently. You don't have to become perfect overnight. You simply have to take the next healthy shift. Ask for help. Accept support.
Stay one more day.
Then another. And another. Recovery isn't measured by one dramatic moment. It's measured by the quiet decisions you make every single day. I thank you for spending this time with me. If this episode spoke to your heart, I hope you'll like, share, and follow the podcast. If you know someone who needs the reminder that surviving a crisis is only the beginning, please share this episode with them. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover in a future episode, I'd truly love to hear from you. My book, Loving Them Without Losing You, is available now through Amazon and Ingram Spark. You can also join our Loving Them Without Losing You Facebook community, subscribe on YouTube, and follow us here on Spotify. These spaces were created to remind families that they are not alone and that healing is possible. Recovery takes courage. Healing takes time. Hope grows strongest when it's supported by action.
Until next time.
Protect your peace. And remember, surviving may give someone another chance at life. Recovery is what teaches them how to truly live. You can love them without losing you.
Take care.